Let's get some of our boring beige clothes to the next level, shall we? I'm sure we all have some beige pieces in our wardrobes and sometimes we look at them and do not feel so inspired. So I wanted to bring some ideas, not just for clothes but also accessories in the color beige that you can just incorporate into your daily life and just feel happier about the color. Usually the color is the first thing that we look at. It really catches our eye when we're looking at an outfit, but there's just so many more elements like the texture, the cut, the silhouette, the prints. There's so many things that play a role here, so I wanted to share some ideas with you with pieces that I already own and other pieces that I picked up recently. By the way, I went to Paris. I just came back a couple of days ago. And of course I went to Sezane and I tried on so many pieces for you guys. So I don't know if this video will be live before this one or after, but I'm sure you're gonna watch that very soon. Some of these pieces will be here, so I'll make sure to style for you and give you some ideas. And as always, if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. The first outfit is the Fettia dress, and this caught my attention as soon as they released because of the cut of the dress. It is a stunning dress. It does have a really special cut. You can see that it's a bit of a trapeze at the bottom and it does look very flattering. I just wish the waist was a little bit smaller. As you can see, it's quite loose on me, but this is a very easy fix. This is the size 36 or US 4 and it really fit like a glove. I think some of you would prefer the dress to have a higher cut just for the cleavage. You can see it's quite a low cut. So another easy fix, if you want to make this a little bit higher, you can easily just make a little bit of an adjustment here on the top and the dress just will fit perfectly and it's not gonna reveal too much. The Fettia dress is in 100% linen and it's a very good quality linen. I do love this type of beige. It does feel more towards butter, like the color butter, almost yellow beige, but still feels neutral. So I really like that color. It feels like an ivory kind of cream. And this beige to me is one of the best out there just because of how neutral it behaves and it just goes with everything. I picked up this bag, which is absolutely beautiful. It's the Layla basket. And I actually got this a while ago, probably a month ago, and I never got to share with you guys. This is a beautiful piece. It feels like a piece of art. It does have this feel of a flower on the outside and inside is just one big compartment, so it doesn't have any zipper or closure, any types of buttons, anything, not even a little pouch. So it is a very simple basket in terms of construction. I also wish they had an extra strap just if you wanted to wear as a crossbody or on your shoulder. Unfortunately for this one, we are a little bit limited because you have to carry as a top handle. However, it's a beautiful, very unique bag and I was so in love when I saw it, especially in this color, the rosewood. I think it's just so beautiful. The second outfit is a little bit more formal and to me it feels more like workwear, and that's the reason I wanted to bring it here because I know so many of you actually like this type of video when I bring some workwear. This is from Petite Studio. They're a brand that have beautiful clothes for petites and usually these work really well for me even though I'm not petite. I'm 5'5" because I have a shorter torso and I also have large hips compared to my waist that's small. So I usually need to find clothes that will balance out my body, my proportions, and will make me feel great in them. I usually prefer pieces that are high-waisted or mid-waist, sometimes cropped tops because I do think by showing my waistline, and I'm sure that's the same for so many of you, it does feel more flattering and more proportional. So this one is the Tegan skirt and the Inez vest, and I love this set. I'm not really into midi skirts, but this one with the vest, I think it looks so beautiful, especially for work. Like I was saying, I think this just feels very polished. And one of the things I love about this vest is that it has this rounded cut, which makes it really flattering. And it also gives you the impression that your legs are a little bit longer. This is in 100% linen. They have that in ivory as well, which is more of a white color. But I wanted to bring this one today because we're talking about beige. I absolutely love these. They are very high quality and very well made as well. So I wanted to recommend in case you are looking for something like this. You can use my code Mila15 for 15% off. Because one of my goals here in this channel is to just inspire you and bring you some ideas I wanted to style the vest with a different bottom as well. So I'm styling it here with the jeans. These are also from Petite Studio, and they have been my most worn jeans for the past 2 months. I've been wearing this non-stop, and if you're on my Instagram, I'm sure you've seen me wearing this so many times. I even stretched out the pants a little bit. It's time to wash them. And I also lost a little bit of weight, so they don't feel exactly my size right now. They're a little bit bigger, but with a belt, perfect fit. These are super comfortable and they are so flattering if you have large hips and a small waist. They don't really leave a gap like most jeans. And the length is also excellent. This one doesn't have a hem, it's just like that you're seeing, and it just feels a little more casual because of that. But at the same time, because of the wash, it's a little bit on the darker side. It can feel a little more polished and appropriate for something more dressy. Next is the same pair of jeans, but I'm wearing here with the Odile t-shirt from Sezane. And I wanted to bring this outfit because it's just a simple t-shirt. It is not beige, but I'm going to be accessorizing with some beige pieces. So you can see here that I'm wearing the Brad jumper. This is a very old piece from Sezane, but one of my favorite knits. And I have worn this so much because this shade of beige is just perfect to me. It just goes with everything. I picked up some beige earrings as well because if you don't want to wear beige clothes like entirely, I think it's interesting to maybe pick some accessories like I did here with the jumper and also the earrings. These are from Ferezzi Paris. They are so beautiful, and I have this as well, which I'm gonna be showing you in a minute. You can also use my code I'm gonna put on the screen and also in the description box below. Another piece that I'm wearing here is this beautiful bag from Cuyana. This is the Paloma tote, and I've been wearing this so much. I even traveled to Paris with that bag. That was my tote bag that carried absolutely everything I needed. This is a really workhorse. I have talked about Cuyana so many times on this channel because it is a brand that I truly love, and I have so many bags from them now. Some of them I've had for maybe 5 years now, 4 to 5 years, and they're holding up so well. So I definitely recommend. And I think the outfit turned out really nice with the brown, the blue from the jeans, like the navy, and all this beige kind of cream color. I think it looks really fantastic. Now, keeping the jeans, because the goal here is not to make you go crazy and buy everything, is to actually maximize your wardrobe and give you inspiration. Of course, if you want one of these pieces, I will be really happy to share a link. Everything will be linked below. And whenever I have a discount code, I'll also be really happy to share. But I wanted to share this one because it's one of my favorite outfits. I love to wear monochromatic, especially denim on denim. I think for spring is a no-brainer. It's just so easy to wear. And the way that I paired here, you can see that the vest is not the same exact shade of the jeans, the pants, but they work really well together. They're both from Petite Studio. And I added some accessories in beige, just like I did with the previous outfit. I'm wearing here the Brad jumper again, and these earrings that are also from Ferezzi Paris, and I think it turned out really beautiful. Now for the bag, I didn't go with a beige. This is more of a tan color. It's from Atelier Auguste, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. I have shared here before, and I have styled this bag in so many ways. And I'm also wearing the Paula Babies from Sezane. So they're all different shades of beige, and I think this is an interesting tip. You don't have to go matchy-matchy with every single piece. Sometimes it's interesting to just wear different shades of cream or beige or tan or brown and mix them all together, and I think it turns out usually really, really good. Next, I want to show you this Linda blouse with the Fausto trousers. This is a beautiful set in linen, 100% linen, and it's completely lined, so it doesn't feel sheer at all. Both the top and the pants are just great. They feel structured. It's not that type of linen that feels flimsy. It is actually quite structured, and I really like how polished it feels when you wear that. I did wear the pants when I went to Paris. I'm not keeping the top, even though I love it, and I'll explain why. But the pants felt like a glove. They really fit so well. And you know, this is rare for me when it comes to pants. Usually I have a bit of a gap around the waist because my waist is much smaller than my hips. And it's almost like I need a 36 for my waist, but I need a 38 for my hips. So usually I have to do some type of adjustment. but I was really happy when I tried the Fausto trousers, and I'll be styling with different tops here too, so you can see. And you can see in my Paris video how I styled when I was over there. So these, I got them in size 36, both the top and the bottom, and they fit like a glove. I would say if you have a larger breast, or if you have just a bigger measurement compared to mine for the bust area, I would say you have to size up, because I don't have much breast right now. I have lost weight, and this feels, I won't say tight, but it feels right. And if I gain a little bit of weight, I think that would be a little too tight. So I wanted to make sure that I would share that information with you in case you're considering this top. I do think the cut is beautiful, and this at the bottom here, this cut like this, again, just like the Petite Studio vest, it does make it very flattering because it gives you the impression that it elongates your legs, since it just starts a little bit higher, and it gives you that proportion, just showing that your legs are a little bit longer. I love this set, and I styled here with my Celine bag. This is a pretty loved bag that I really love, really enjoy. And I wore this one on purpose because I wanted to show you how this would be great for workwear. But I also picked my flower bag, which is the Mila basket from Sezane, that feels a little bit more casual and just more feminine in case you want to just walk in the park or go for a brunch or something like that. And I really love how both of them turned out. I'm wearing this beautiful bracelet that's also from Ferezzi Paris. You can see that I absolutely love this brand. I've been sharing so much. It's a small brand. It's owned by a woman, and she's Brazilian. We became friends after that, actually, because as soon as we talked, I just felt so in love with the whole thing, with all the designs and the way that she put so much effort and love into her brand, that I wanted to make sure I would just bring it here every time I had a chance. So I'm wearing this with a little pop of color, as I think with all this beige, it's always interesting to come up with a little makeup or a special hair or a little, I don't know, a beautiful accessory, because the beige usually can feel a little boring. So by accessorizing and just doing a little special touch here and there, I think it makes a huge difference on your outfit. Like I was saying, the Fausto trousers, they were really amazing, and I wanted to style with a t-shirt just to dress it down a little bit. I don't think I dressed this down completely because of the accessories, the bag that I'm wearing here. However, I wanted to show you that you can easily just dress this up or down by wearing with a blazer or a t-shirt or even a tank top. I think these trousers are fantastic. The Odile t-shirt is so comfortable. It's in cotton, and it's really flattering because it just shows this area of your body. Usually t-shirts for me, they're not very good. They go all the way up here and they make me look so unbalanced. I just don't like t-shirts on me in general. But this one, because it's a little more fitted and it has this special neckline, I think it looks really beautiful. I am accessorizing here with the bread jumper again, and this beautiful bag from Elim. This I got maybe a couple of months ago and I never had a chance to share. And it is a brand that I really love. I think the design of this bag is just so unique. The handle is just so beautiful, so I wanted to make sure that I would share with you. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, another great way to pair your boring beige piece is just by finding something that is eye-catching, or that has a special print, or that has a different texture. And I picked this one. This is the Tara blouse, which I own in suede as well, but it's like a taupe color from a couple of years ago. This is such a great top, and when I saw this one in Paris, I had to try on. This was a much better price than in here in the US. It is quite pricey, but to me, I could justify paying the price tag because it is something that I know already that I can make it work. I just know that it will go with so many pieces that I own, and it's one top that I know for sure I'm gonna be wearing a lot. And it also feels so unique. I love the patchwork. I think these colors together look really great. Now this is size 4 or 36, and it is roomy. So if you have similar measurements to me, but you have more breasts, you can definitely take the 4 and it's going to work. Just make sure that you know the length. This is a very cropped piece. So if you are taller than me, much taller than me, or perhaps if you have a longer torso, you might have a trouble to style that because it might show a little too much. But other than that, to me, this is a really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful top. I picked here this bucket bag, the Linnea bag from Cuyana, and I think these colors together looked really beautiful. Now for the last one, I wanted to style this top that I'm wearing here. This is the Giselle top. And at first when I saw in the lookbook, I didn't get very interested in it. I just felt like this tie in the middle would look a little unflattering and weird on me. And I didn't order, but when I went to the Sezane store in Paris, they had it there. So I said, you know what, let me just do a try on. This way I can share with everybody. And I really fell in love with the top. I think it's just so unique and it feels really comfortable too. I don't know yet how I'm gonna style this in so many ways, but with jeans, I think it looks really, really cute. And because it's an ecru color, like a beigey shade, I think it's very easy to combine in terms of color. So the top is the small and it feels great. I don't think I should have gone with an extra small or a medium. I think it fits true to size. And it's the same exact fabric of Kyle jumper. I don't know if you guys have seen this this top from Sezane. It's a short sleeve knit, like open knit, just like that. It's identical to that. It's the same exact fabric. And even this embroidery here, it's identical, like the open knit. And I love that top so much, so I was excited about that too, because usually when I find a fabric that I like, I tend to get it again if it's a style that will complement my wardrobe. So I was really excited about this one. I do think it's a very unique top. It's one of those that you look at and you're like, whoa, this is so cute, you know? It's not like your boring piece. So another situation, talking about boring beige, I think it's always interesting to go with a nice cut or a nice silhouette, a nice style, something that feels like a special design or that has prints or it has a special texture or something. You always have so many ways to make a piece of clothing work for you. I think it's all about understanding your style, understanding your proportions, and which colors look more flattering on you. This way you can really come up with the best ideas. So I hope I inspired you with this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to give the thumbs up, leave a little comment. I'll be so happy to read all your comments, and even happier if you subscribe and you're here for my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.